Get set, go! Hello. Hey, glad to be back. I thought we were gonna have to start playing a game of Where's Kenny? Kenny just popped up about 20 seconds ago, Kenny? Hang on, I'll bring you up in a second. I'm drinking Kenny's drink of choice, coffee. Anybody who hasn't knows that that's Kenny's drink of choice. All right, Ken, I'm gonna bring you up right now, okay? Hey, Kenny.
Hey.
We didn't even get to do our little sound check or anything.
No, I know it. I was actually on another live stream. I just got off of it.
No way. No.
I was on Plump Travelers.
What was it? What was the channel?
Plump Travelers. You actually you actually got a raid from them.
Oh, really? Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I sent them over. I sent his viewers over here. So
cool. Thank you, Kenny.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. So the big news is Kenny got his computer back.
Yes.
I think that's been on about 15 live streams already.
Yes. I'm gonna do things differently next time. I'm gonna send everything through the checked luggage and not have it carry-on. I'm gonna send everything. And that's what I did on the way home. On the way home, I sent all my stuff through the checked luggage and didn't have a carry-on. So
okay, so when you came to Arizona, did you have part of your stuff on the checked luggage and part of your stuff in the carry-on?
Yeah, I had my 2 tablets as a carry-on and my tripod and stuff like that, and things like that. And of course my phone. But the next time I start out flying, I'm gonna send all my electronics except for the phone through the checked luggage. Send it out through the checked luggage.
Okay, yeah, because I usually try to either, if I'm going just for like a couple of days, I usually carry everything on. But if I'm going for a week or more, then I usually, check the luggage on. But one or the other. I usually don't do both. Hey, I'm having issues with my mouse on the YouTube side, but I think I can get up here. Let's say hi to some people. Hildy's here. Thanks for being here, Hildy. And Marshall from the Melodramatic Adventures.
Hey, Marshall.
You got to meet Marshall for a third time, right?
Yes, this is the third time I actually got to meet Marshall.
It's starting to be a habit. And then we've got Ashley Ratliff. Thank you for being here. And Loves, thanks for being here.
Hey, Loves. Hey, Ashley Ratliff.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that we haven't been live. Well, we haven't. What has it been? 3 weeks?
It's been about. I'd say we went live that Wednesday.
Right before
right before I was getting ready to leave that Sunday for Charlotte.
Okay. And then I went to the Skooliepalooza with Dream on Wheels, Melonomanic Adventures, Traveling Granny, Van Vita Travels, and Dee, and there were more. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. I didn't forget you. I just didn't say it. Oh well, Johnny was there, also, and Van Life Voyages and Land Cloud Adventures. Yes, and there's a lot of people. There were actually a lot of channels. There were a lot of channels at D's.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I read a comment earlier in one of the other live streams that Dee was in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that there was like 40 plus people there.
Yeah, I think there were more than 30 channels. That's what my estimate was. They actually wrote them all down, so I'd be interested in knowing that. And let's say hi to some more people. RVing with G is here. Thanks for being here,
Hey,
G.
RVing with G. Hey, time for exploring. Tim, chasing.
Yeah,
America.
we're gonna try and get a streak going here, right? Where we're doing our live streams every week for a while, because I've been hit and miss. But so we'll be here. What time is it there?
It's 11:09 p.m. here.
You're East Coast. You're Eastern Standard Time.
Yep.
So that would be 10 Central, 9 Mountain, and 8 Pacific, and lunchtime for Loves, right? So Loves is here. How you doing, Loves? Thanks for being here. Bree is here. Hi, Bree. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else. Did I miss any? Oh, Meg. Hi, Meg. Thank you for being here. And Ray. Awesome, Ray. It was really nice to meet you.
Hey, Van Life Rocks. I really enjoyed your live earlier.
And Dream on Wheels is here. So
hey, Dream on Wheels. That's the second. That's the second time I got to meet Dream on Wheels.
Oh, is it?
I met them, and the first time I met them, I met them in Branson.
Okay. Yeah, I got to spend a lot of time with Travis and Yanae because we were all at Skooliepalooza too, so that was pretty fun. In fact, they're both on my video that's coming up on Friday. So let's see, Chasing America. Thanks for being here.
Chasing America.
Fordman. I never heard of Fordman AKA Kenneth Oaks. He's here too, apparently. Fairy Dust. Hey, Bernay, my fellow punk rocker. And Dee is here. Boxman D is here. Cool.
Hey, Boxman D.
Let's see if I'm missing anybody in the chat. And I'm always horrible at this. So let's see. So what's going on this week, Kenny?
Oh, not much. Just trying to wind down from the awesome time that I had in Quartzsite for my very first time. Ever being out in the desert and getting to experience the dry heat. I definitely love the temperatures that they have out there.
And that was cold. Especially that was pretty cold.
Well, what I'm saying is, I'm talking about during the day. Now, At night, I will say it was pretty chilly at night. It got down to like what people were telling me that it was going to get down to, like the 30s and 40s at night.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we had one night that was in the 30s, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, Tim, time for exploring. Thanks for being here. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anybody else here. We are, and like I said, I don't have a mouse over here, so this is kind of weird. All right. So, yeah, Bernay was a DJ. So, Ray was a DJ.
Yeah.
Bernay was a DJ.
Renee and Justin and Christina's RV Van Life was a DJ.
Yes. Yep. So we had the music going all night. That was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Not a lot of videos being made. Did that surprise you?
Well, I got a couple of videos. I'm gonna have a premiere tomorrow at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and the raid parade. It's like a 15-minute video.
Okay.
It's in the raid parade. If y'all don't know what the raid parade is, contact Going Green Mom. She can hook you right up. What it is a series of premieres that happens every Friday. Anybody can join, and it's a series of premieres. She likes for it to be positive and positive to neutral, uplifting content. That you go from one premiere to another, and she doesn't want it no longer than 15. It's the longest. It's 2 to 15 minutes. But okay, I understand time for exploring. No problem.
Is Tim taking off?
No, he's telling me about my care package. I see his comment.
Oh, okay. Sorry about
that. But anyway, it's a series of premieres, and they last anywhere from 2 to 4, maybe 5 hours. You just rate each. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after Roy and Becky, after their daytime live show. Roy and Becky usually kick it off, and then you just go from one premiere to another. But mine's going to be at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I see Box Fan D says she will share who was there on her live on Sunday, so you can find out all the channels that were at the meetup, which were a lot of channels. And I mean, we had I don't know, it was a long strip of vehicles. There's quite a few.
Hey, Mo Bang.
Oh, Tim's here. Great, Tim. Thanks for being here. Yeah, there were a lot of vehicles there, and a lot of different. Well, there were varying vehicles, all kinds of RVs. I guess everything kind of fits into that van life mode, huh? Right? I mean, everybody kind of calls it van life, but it's not really
van life, RV life.
Yeah, it's not really vans. It's some of them are, some of them aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's Yanai's birthday. Dream on Wheels. It was her birthday yesterday, I believe. So happy birthday, Yanai. Wish I could have been there. I was there with them up until just a few days ago.
Mm-hmm.
In Ehrenberg.
Yeah, I would have loved to have gotten to meet your other half, Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly. Yep, I know she couldn't get there until after we got to Ehrenberg. She ended up having to go through some training at work that was unexpected. She was supposed to be off. I thought she was actually. They were counting those as vacation days, but she told me that's not the case. They weren't counted as vacation days, so she actually is going to get those days back for the training. But so she didn't get out to Ehrenberg until, gosh, I lost track of the days, but I'm going to say Thursday. Yeah, I think it was Thursday. And then we just came to Peoria on Sunday. So, and we're heading back to Tucson this weekend on Saturday. We were going to leave tomorrow morning, but I'm working on the box here in this driveway. So I can't really get going yet because there's stuff that's still apart. Yeah. So my video is coming out on Skooliepalooza on Friday. So you'll be able to check out what was going on. I know there's been a lot of other videos on Skooliepalooza already, but you'll be able to see what I saw at least on Friday, Kenny.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I can next time I come out there that I'll be able to stay longer and be able to go and visit that myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be pretty. It was pretty cool. I think I missed. Did I miss Deborah on the go? I think I missed
Hey,
Deborah on the
Deborah
go.
on the go. I
Thanks
saw
for being
her
here.
and I saw She Devil Adventures come in here.
Oh,
Very
hi, She Devil Adventures. Thank you for being here.
Mobang, yep.
And I saw Tim. Yeah, cool.
And thanks, Bree, for sharing my link to my premiere tomorrow at 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I didn't get to eat any of Tim's egg rolls. Did you?
Oh, those things are to die for.
Yeah.
Those I ate about, I think, 4 or 5 of them myself.
Really? Well, Wade. This is
Yeah.
when I knew that I liked Wade from Vanquished.
Yeah.
He's a great guy, by the way, and he was with us in Ehrenberg also. But this is when I knew that he was a great guy. He said, "I don't get up for food," and I'm like, "That's my kind of guy," because that's exactly the way I am. I don't wake up early for food, whether no matter what it is. Now you'd probably be the opposite, right, Kenny?
What about food?
If you will wake up for food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wake up for food. Yeah, probably would.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had I had a great time, and I got to try some of Wade's um, burritos that he made, the bean burritos.
Oh, really? I didn't have that.
Yeah, and yeah, I got to try some of those and things like that. So, and Van Life Rocks, he gave me I remember one night he gave me a bean burrito or something like that. It was really good too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, Wade was really helpful, wasn't he?
Yeah, him and Linda, Camp Goer One.
Yeah.
If anybody could share those links,
Yeah, that would be good.
that would be greatly appreciated. That because share Camp Goer One and
Vanquished.
Vanquished.
Yeah.
Because those two were absolutely helpful.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't have done it without them.
No.
Especially Camp Goer One with the
Yeah,
transportation.
yeah,
But I mean,
transportation.
but you really couldn't have done it without the two of them.
Yeah,
I think they really went the extra mile to help you.
yeah,
Well, she really went the extra mile. I remember
yeah.
one day she had to go back to Phoenix, and then she came back the same night.
Yeah, because she had to go home and um, she had to take her daughter home and things.
Mm-hmm.
And but Camp Goer One, and those are excellent channels to check out. Um, I I look forward to getting to meet them in person again sometime
Mm-hmm.
in the near future. So,
Definitely.
so like I said, I was hoping that Camp Goer One, she was actually wanting to show me around more. Yeah,
Yeah.
the tent that Mobank set up for me um, was good too.
Oh, did you? I didn't even know about it.
Yeah, Tim from Mobank for Your Bucks, he he set up a tent. Of course, other people used it as well, but he set up a tent so I'd have an area to be able to go to the restroom if I need to, and
Okay.
and
Makes sense.
of course, as you probably saw, the more I drank coffee, the more I had to go.
Yeah. So how many cups of coffee was that?
Oh, I could say at least. I would say at least I would say at least 5 or 6 cups.
Yeah, that's what's funny. You know what's funny about that is that was the topic. That's what our live stream turned into as far as the topic on our very last live stream was coffee. And then we ended up talking about half the time on coffee. And yeah. Now I see why you were so interested.
Oh, I thought other people use it. I thought other people used it as well.
What, the coffee?
No, I'm talking about the tent thing.
Oh, I don't know. I got a bathroom in my truck, so
because it seemed like when one night there after I got done in the tent, Linda had to come in there and use it as well. So that's the reason why I said that.
Okay.
It seemed like it was more than just me using it. Maybe not.
Well, it says it was your bathroom. That's what that's what Dee says. So.
But it was an experience.
It was yours.
Yeah.
This is funny. Ray brought the bucket.
What?
Ray brought the bucket. That's what Dee said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was pretty fun, and there was so many channels there that I only met like 2/3 of them because there were so many people I never even got to talk to. But I mean, there were a couple channels that just kind of came in, I think, for a day or just quickly.
Yeah. Hey, Dyson's Crazy Adventures.
Hey, Dyson's Crazy Adventures. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I do remember Van Life Frogs coaching me to use the bucket.
So bucket training classes. Awesome.
I'm like, well, see, I have to do things a certain way, so otherwise it's not going to work out for me.
So, yeah. So what works for Ray maybe on the bucket was not exactly what was going to work for you, huh?
Yeah. It's like I have to do things a certain way, otherwise it doesn't work out for me. So.
Yeah. Hey, Joe Furno, thanks for coming.
Hey, Joe Furno.
Cool. Yeah. So you said that Linda was going to show you wanted to show you some other things around Quartzsite or Phoenix.
She wanted to show me more around Phoenix and take me up by the Grand Canyon, things like that. And,
yeah.
And get to, like I said, and I'm definitely going to do something different besides the hotel the next time as well, because that hotel was nothing to.
So what do you think you're going to do then? What do you think about what's your setup going to be?
Well, I thought maybe about.
I mean, things can change, but what do you think it's going to be?
I thought maybe about getting one of those clams like Traveling Granny had.
Mm-hmm.
And doing that.
That's that tent was pretty good. I'll tell you that we had some pretty harsh winds in Ehrenberg. Yeah. Which you'll be able to see you'll be able to hear on the video that I shot, because I shot a video in Ehrenberg of Traveling Granny's setup.
Yeah.
And the wind was pretty harsh. But when you stepped in the clam, you couldn't hear any wind at all. It completely blocked the wind, even though there was screen on it. It was a pretty good tent, pretty well made.
Yeah.
So if anybody's interested in seeing what that tent is, my video is going to be out on Tuesday.
Yeah, I did get to go to Lake Havasu. That was very beautiful as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess. Yeah, that's the thing. It's that's what people are telling me, that clams are very expensive.
Yeah.
And
they'll blow away just like any other tent. if you don't strap them down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I saw a video, and I don't remember whose it was, but on YouTube like a year or two ago, and it was one of those clam tents blowing across the desert in Quartzsite, and nobody could catch it. Marshall, no, I have not found the memory card. So I shot the setup for Traveling Granny, which is a car and the clam, the tent. She mostly sleeps in the car though, but she puts the seat back. Her seat goes all the way back, and then there's a board on top, and then a mattress, similar to what Mobang Tim has. Okay, and it's got like a piano hinge, and she could fold the board up, so when she's not sleeping on it, the seat can go up. So I shot a video of Ron C's setup at the Tucson meetup, which was about a little over a month ago. And I can't find the memory card. That's what he's asking me about. I can't find the footage that I shot of that video. That's the video that I was supposed to put out on Tuesday. So I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it could be anywhere in here in this box, but it could also be at my house. So hopefully I find it. Otherwise, I got to wait till I see him again.
Yeah. I don't know. I would have to actually try it out myself to find out for sure if I'd be able to do it or not. But I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah.
I can't just sit here and say, no, it won't work without me actually trying it.
I don't remember if there was a bottom to the door or not. It's probably in the video that I just edited today, but I don't remember if there was a if there's something you have to get over to get into the space. But there's a pretty wide door. It's not too narrow. I don't know. You'd have to see. You'd have to give it a shot. Maybe you can.
That's like people ask me if I'm having somebody pick me up, and they'll ask me, say, "Can you get up in my vehicle?" And I'm like, well, I won't know until I see the vehicle and try it out myself.
Yeah.
I can't just I can't just say yeah or no without me actually trying it.
Yeah. Well, we talked about my box truck and you getting in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I have a hard time getting in there in the front seat. So I don't think you would have been able to do it. I know in the back, there's no way you would have been able to do it because that's 37 inches off the ground to get in the door.
Maybe if I had a step-up ladder or something?
I have a step-up ladder, but it's still not easy to get into. Yeah, I don't know. But we don't know unless you try, right? We'll just have to try it next time. Actually, you didn't even see my box. You didn't even see the box, man.
No, I didn't even get to do a tour of it or nothing.
Yeah, because I was parked kind of far away.
I didn't even get to do a tour of hardly anybody's rigs.
Yeah. I mean, you could have at least looked in if you couldn't have gotten in, right?
Yeah.
But
I did kind of see the setup the way Van Life Voyages had theirs.
Yeah, right.
I did see that one.
With the ramp.
Yeah, and I saw that one the way hey Tracy, Traveling Granny.
Traveling Granny's here?
Yeah, she's in here.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, now
we were just talking about you, Tracy. I don't know.
Yeah.
You just got here too. So we were just talking about, don't worry, it's good stuff. We were talking about video that I shot of your setup, and it was really windy on the video, but when you step in the clam, it just blocks the wind completely. Even though there's screen, it doesn't, the wind just doesn't penetrate it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a good question. Who's going to the Oregon meetup? You're not going to get there. because you went to this one, right?
I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. No.
Mm-hmm. And that's kind of my issue. Is I can't do too many of them. You know what I'm saying? I can't do too many, and mainly because I'm working on this right now, and it's never going to get done if I keep leaving town. You know?
Yeah, unless I happen to make something happen. Between now and then.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I can't do it. I know that Dee said that was talking about going to Slab City and doing I don't know if that's actually a meetup or just some friends meeting at Slab City or what the deal is with that, but not sure if it's really like a YouTube meetup. But that's in like March or April. So I am going to go to that. I am definitely going to go to that. Well, I'm 99% sure that I'm going to go to that. I don't want to say definitely. No, I don't. My truck is not on a 4x4 frame. It's just the way it's constructed. It's very heavy duty because it's it was a moving truck. But there are skirts that go down 11 inches below the frame. So the bottom of the truck is actually, what would that make it? 26 inches. It's actually not quite that high even, because it's below the frame, and the frame is maybe 6 inches, so it's like 20 inches off the ground. It looks like it's not that high off the ground to get to the floor, but it's very high to get to the floor.
Box Van D, Time for Exploring could probably send you some info, or Gracie Seeking Adventures, because they were the ones that put this thing together. So
on the Oregon meetup?
Yeah, for the Oregon, for the O22.
I was just looking on Facebook, and there was a post.
There's actually a Facebook group, I think.
Is there O22? Oh, there is. That's right, there is. So yeah, there's a Facebook group, and I think all the information is in there. I have really bad internet where I'm at. I'm surprised that we haven't dropped out yet. Has anybody noticed anything? Because
no, I haven't noticed. I haven't noticed anything.
Okay, because I can't get anything on my phone at all. But it's better on this laptop. But the other laptop is not very good either. So, but just have to learn to deal with it. Yeah. So Bernays says perhaps a lightweight foldable wood type floor for inside a clam. So I don't know how lightweight you can get that though. I guess if it was just 1/4 inch, and I don't know if it would stand up though. I don't know if it would hold up to moisture and weather and that kind of thing. But interesting concept. Could be, they might actually make some kind of a plastic floor for that. And I'm talking about hard plastic that's not super heavy for the clams. So like a wheelchair or a walker would be easier to get in on something like that. Hey, John Chalker is here. Thanks for being here, John.
Hey, Enjoying Adventures with Stan. He's been in here as well.
Oh, I missed. I might be way behind in the chat actually.
Yeah.
So we got. Yeah, I think I am. Maddox Dodson is here. Thank you for being here.
Actually, I just got rid of a troll for you.
Is that?
That was a troll.
Why do you say that?
That was a bot.
Oh, it was. Was. Okay. Oh, and Tom Varner from Adventures in TV Land is here. Thank you for being here. I got to catch up on some of your videos, though. I just saw that you had a a new video today. I think it was today. I need to check that out. If you guys haven't checked out Adventures in TV Land, that's a good channel. Have you checked out Tom's channel, Kenny?
I haven't had a chance to. No, I've been on others.
Yeah, well, I know you watch a ton of YouTube, so
yeah. He's speaking of Adventures in TV Land. He's asking, what is a clam?
Oh, well, a clam is like a 5-sided tent, but it's a pretty heavy duty tent. I think it's a little heavier duty than most.
Than a regular tent, right?
Yeah, and you can stand up in it too. I mean, I can stand up in it. So, I know that Tracy's held up pretty well in the desert and with all that wind. And like we were saying, is if you don't tie it down, it's just like any other tent. It's going to blow away.
Bye, Box Fan D. She's leaving. I see she's going to bed.
All right, Dee. You have a great night. Thanks for coming, though.
Deborah on the Go says a cargo trailer with a ramp built out, turnkey hydraulic doors for the Fordman.
I'm looking for the comment. Man, I am really behind. It's crazy. I'm good at that. I'm good at falling behind. Okay, so this is must be the
October,
the Oregon.
I would love to be able to go to that, but like I said, I don't know if I'd be able to, unless I can make something happen between now and then. See, I haven't really
Hey, Hawkins Family Adventures, thank you for being here. 4 minutes ago. I'm trying to catch up.
Really scheduled any, because I haven't made any like reservations or anything, because I didn't know what my financial situations would be like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's part of it too. That's part of it for me too.
Yeah. But because I would love to have been able to meet Nomadic Rat Pack Troy. I think he's going to that, I believe.
Okay. So Tracy says that she placed a tarp and floor rugs for the floor for her clam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I did see that. As long as you have the space to carry all that, you know what I mean? Which her car is pretty full. I mean, she'll tell you that herself, but she had she had everything she needed. She had quite the setup. I was surprised I didn't find like a room AC in her car or something, room air conditioner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, I'm catching up. Okay, so I see the comment. What is a clam? Now I see I am tired, need to go to bed. See you all later. D. I'm almost there, aren't I? I'm almost there, Kenny, aren't I? I'm almost in the present. So, okay, Skoolie Swarm in Florida. Do you know what Skoolie Swarm in Florida is?
I have no idea. Now I know they're having the RV show in Florida. A lot of RVers went to that, especially like RV Underway, I think Mount Eddie, Living Free Zip Codeless. A lot of the big RV channels that went to the RV show in Florida. Is that the same thing? Or is that
No, I don't think so. I'm guessing it's going to be something similar to the Skooliepalooza, but not sure. I'd like to know more. Deborah, if you got more information, I'd like to know more about it. So Schoolie Swarm, yeah. So Tom is asking what Schoolie Swarm is. Tom, do you know what Skooliepalooza is, or what that was? Just happened. I think it actually just ended. I think we left before it was over, but people were still there.
Yeah, it was only supposed to be a week.
But because they had to move it, you know that, right? It was in California, and they got chased out, and they had to bring it to Arizona.
Ah.
And so I think they extended it because of that. Hey, Johnny's here.
Hey, Johnny's Journey. Great show last night, by the way.
Yes, it was. And thank you for mentioning this live stream, too. And no, we're not behaving. No, we are. We actually are. I don't know how many cups of coffee Kenny's had yet, but.
I couldn't tell you how many cups of coffee I've had, but I got one right now.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't have coffee all day. I was editing, and then I went and bought coffee and started drinking coffee like a half hour ago, which means I'm going to be up all night because I already have issues sleeping. So that should be interesting.
So you're saying, well, I know Camp Gore 1, Linda, she was actually surprised on how that I can drink so much coffee and lay down and go to sleep like no tomorrow.
You do it every Wednesday night after we get off here. I mean, it's usually, after we get out with the live stream, then it's like usually another hour that we're hanging out, or more, that we're hanging out talking afterwards. And you just go right to bed, I bet. It seems like you are.
Yeah. It doesn't it doesn't keep me awake.
Everything keeps me awake. That's the problem.
Bye, Sandra.
Oh, Sandra, did I miss that? Oh, sorry to hear that, Sandra. Hopefully, see you next week when Kenny's going to learn to juggle. Right, Kenny? You're going to juggle on the live stream?
No.
That was something that I was asking people. Not that many people know how to juggle. I was asking a lot of people over the last week if they knew how to juggle, and not one person said they could juggle. I remember when I was a kid, lots of people knew how to juggle. It's kind of weird. Now, that's just a weird topic right there.
But
I don't care who you are.
Oh, please keep that snow and ice in your area, Johnny, because I don't want it here. I actually got right now. So far, all we're having is rain right now. I actually got to work on that power steering pump again.
Oh, yeah.
Because I got to figure out where the leak is coming from, because I'm having to refill that new reservoir every 2 days.
Oh, that's not right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you haven't had any snow there, and that's good. And I guess Johnny's had a lot of snow.
The last snow that I've had, it was I think the last snow I remember was just a couple of days before just a couple of days before I was supposed to be back home from my trip.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually in Peoria, which is a suburb of Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been, 60s to 70s during the day. It does get pretty cold at night. You know what I mean? You can't go out without a jacket. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's cold enough. But it's been overcast the whole time. I haven't seen the sun since I've been here in Peoria.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just cloudy. It looks like it's going to rain, but it doesn't. The last 3 times I've been here, it's been like that. So it's kind of weird for the desert, So Tim says he could juggle when he had 2 eyes, not working as well with 1 eye. Well, that makes sense. That would make it more difficult. Tom says he used to be able to juggle 3 items, but haven't done so in years. Tom, we're going to have you come back on the live stream and see if you can juggle 3 items. Whenever you want to come back. Johnny wants to know where you're located. Oh, and you answered. St. Louis, 40 miles from St. Louis in Illinois, right? So you're pretty close. I mean, Missouri's fairly close to where you're at. Not that I know anything about geography, but
but I hate to have Cheetah will view.
Hey, Patrick, thanks for coming.
But yeah,
I haven't seen Patrick for a while. But Patrick, you're probably the only reason I probably haven't seen you for a while is because I haven't done a live stream for 3 weeks. That's probably the real issue.
It's been a good while. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back up on air with Greg here.
Well, hopefully we can keep the streak going. Maybe at least a streak of 2, right? 2 in a row. Yeah. I'm just kidding. Try and keep it going for a while.
It was a fun time to actually get to meet you in person. And finally.
Yeah, you're a lot of fun, Kenny. And you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody can laugh and smile as hard as you were laughing and smiling there.
I made some good memories for sure, and I definitely want to do something different the next time besides the hotel.
Yeah. So Tom says he doesn't think he'd be able to juggle. I think that's what he's saying. 3 items now. So yeah. So what does Tim say? Tim says practice up. So he has to practice. Now he's got an assignment. He's got to practice so he can come on a live stream and juggle. Right? We have a competition. Him and you, Kenny.
Maybe.
Tracy can juggle 3 items. I should have asked you when we were out there. We could have done it on video, although the wind was so strong, it probably would have blown the stuff out of your hands. Make it a little more challenging. Okay, so here's some information, I think, on the bus, Skoolie. No, I can't remember what it's called. The Skoolie thing in Florida, whatever it was called. I'm sorry. If anybody remembers, you can throw it in the chat here. So that was the dates, 18th or 19th of February, I'm assuming, in Melrose, Florida. I don't know what it is, though. I don't know if it's the same thing. I guess you'd have to go to both to know if it's the same thing, really. The Skooliepalooza had moments of being kind of like Mad Max at moments. At night, it was kind of like that, had that kind of feel. Hey, Patrick, we're glad to be back, right, Kenny?
Yep. I saw where you got to meet Bunny Plays here, but I didn't get to see her.
She was at Ehrenberg. She was at Skooliepalooza.
Oh, okay.
I think she was in Quartzsite too, but not with us. She was in a different area. There's so many miles in the desert out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was very nice. She gave me a quick little tour of her van and it's kind of like not a no build, but a low build, I guess I would say,
Oh, yeah. I think Camp Laura 1 said she was going to try to bring her RV out there next time she comes out to Quartzsite. She's going to try.
Yeah, she was. Actually, she was going to try to come to Skooliepalooza, but I think she had some, I don't know, she had some kind of issues. She couldn't come because she texted me and said she wasn't able to make it. She was supposed to, a couple of us were going to hang back and wait for her to get to Quartzsite and then drive over to Ehrenberg together, but that didn't happen. Yeah, it was great to meet you too, Tracy. It was pretty fun. And I don't know if you heard me saying, but did that video and it's going to be out on Tuesday. So I hope you like it. No, the only problem with it is the wind was so loud. It comes off. It's actually worse on the camera than it was when we were doing the interview and the tour. But inside that clam, it's not an issue. I that's the way I saw it anyway. So as far as juggling, Kenny, Tom says you would have him beat. He thinks you can juggle better than him.
Nah.
No? You could try.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hey, I got a question for you, Kenny. Hang on, let me move this coffee before I spill it. Have you tried this?
Salted nut roll?
Yeah, it's Pearson's salted nut roll. It's like they sell these at Ace Hardware's. I don't even know if you have Ace Hardware there.
No, we don't have an Ace Hardware. At least I've not found one in my area.
They always have a lot of candy and stuff like that at the Ace Hardware. They have usually in the front section, it's kind of like an old school general store kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? And they sell these there. These are really good.
Hey, Van Life Forges.
Oh, cool. Thanks for being here. Hey, I bet you would give this a 10. I bet you would give that a 10. I'm going to send you one.
Would.
I'll send you one. Okay.
Thank you.
And in a couple weeks, you'll have it and you can do a taste test. We can both do a taste test on the stream. Okay.
On the stream, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And Windy Bloom just come in as well.
Schoolie Swarm sounds to me something like an attack by killer fish. Yes, it kind of does. I'm guessing it's kind of similar. Oh, what's this say? I'm guessing it's kind of similar to Skooliepalooza. Tim says, did you say Mad Max and not Burning Man? I want to go to Mad Max. It was kind of.
Whoop, I think he just froze. His internet.
Okay. All right, cool.
I can hear you, but
are we back?
I can hear you.
Am I moving?
You're moving now, but you kind of like had a glitcher and you're froze.
Am I back now?
You're frozen on the screen, but I can hear you.
I'm frozen, but you can hear me?
You're back now.
Going? Should I drop down? Hey, you got this. I'll drop down. I'll come back up. Okay.
All right. Yeah, Johnny is really good at building fires. She was working at firewood like no tomorrow.
Am I froze?
You're good now.
Okay, cool. What did I miss?
They're just talking about those nut rolls and.
Okay, yeah, no, these are good, and I'll send you one, and we'll do a taste test. It'll probably be 2 weeks from now by the time you get that, but we're trying to commit here to doing this Wednesday night live stream every week, right? So
yeah.
Yeah, there are a bunch of meetups in Arizona in January. I mean, we even had our meetup in the beginning of January over New Year's. We're thinking about moving it to a later, a week later or a couple weeks later, though, because we think we might have a better turnout if we did that.
Somebody in here was asking about. Speaking of Ron Sees America, somebody was in here asking about him. Has anybody heard from him?
No, I texted him earlier today actually, and I didn't hear back. But he's a little slow on texting back sometimes anyway. So
I know that Amy from Amethyst Hayes Adventures, she said that he has been sick.
I knew that.
And that she wasn't able to text him back because he doesn't have an iPhone because she uses iMessenger or something like that to do texting or something like that. I can't remember. The people that you text, you have to have
iPhones.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I can't remember if he has an iPhone or not.
Or something like that. Whatever. So the type of program that Amy uses, it only works through iPhones. It won't work on Android or anything else.
What kind of phone do you have, Kenny?
I have Android.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
I've always been an Android person, and I've always liked the Google account, the Google Chrome and stuff like that. Because, like I've said many times before, even when I was in elementary, middle, and high school, some of the programs that they used that we had to use for our classes and stuff only worked through Google Chrome. You had to have a Google account, and if you didn't have Google Chrome or anything like that, you couldn't use those programs. And so even when I was in college, it was like that. I had to make sure that I had a device that had Google Chrome, and that's all I ever used. So I
want to know where Johnny's at roasting marshmallows. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, she's back home. She's back
just
there.
Roasting marshmallows in the fireplace, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, well, the way that Johnny roasts marshmallows is much different than the way I roast marshmallows. Because Johnny does this like 10-minute turn the thing and get it a little bit brown here and there and just kind of move it. And I just stick it in the fire and get it black and let it burn for an extra minute, and then I eat it. So yeah. I can't do it in the fireplace because I'll be dripping marshmallow all over the place, you know.
Those maple marshmallows was good.
Those were interesting, huh? It's like you don't taste it right away, and then it just kind of
sneaks up on you. I was expecting it to be a little bit more overpowering.
Yeah.
Than what it was, but it was still good. I had accidentally left my goodies that Van Vita had brought for me to try. From Canada. It's only a Canadian thing.
It's a Canadian thing, yeah.
And I left them because she wanted me to do some videos of those treats, and I forgot left them at the camp.
Oh, you were gonna? Oh, wait, you left them where?
I left them there at the campsite.
Oh, no kidding. So what happened to them?
I had told her that I was going to do some videos on those.
Yeah, taste test videos.
Yeah, I was going to do taste test videos on those, and I'd forgot and left them.
Oh no. So did you try the raspberry Coke?
I saw a Coke in there, but I didn't get to try it because I left it. And I was going to do some videos. I was going to bring those goodies home and do some videos on those. I was going to do like one a day, a video a day on those goodies that Van Vita had sent me from Canada, and I had forgotten left them. Yeah.
Wow. Well, so
yeah.
she'll send them to you when she gets back to Canada. If she ever goes back, she'll. Just kidding. I know she's going back some point, but
she said she wouldn't be back until. Hey, Paul is looking up. Hey, NTD show.
So Wendy Bloom says that Pearson's, this company, is in St. Paul, Minnesota. I don't know if that's the town you live in, but that's kind of cool. Will work for tacos. Saw a guy holding a sign that said that in Barstow, California 3 years ago. Would you work for tacos? Yeah, I know you would. I know you would, Kenny. Yeah, it was really awesome meeting Van Lay Voyages, meeting Tanya and Derek.
Yeah.
You probably met him before.
No, that was my very first time ever meeting them.
You know what? You and Tanya hit it off so well. It seemed like you guys knew each other for 10 years. I thought you'd known each other for a long time.
Well, I had actually became if I remember right, I had actually became one of their first moderators of their channel.
Okay.
I was one of their first ever moderators that they'd ever had. And I've been following their channel for, I'd say, a good couple years now. But
yeah, they're pretty funny actually. Their live streams.
I can't remember how. I can't remember how I first became acquainted with Van Life Voyages. I think I may have met him through another channel, and I became one of their first moderators, but I can't remember if I'd met him like through Van Life with Gina, or if I met him.
I think I met him through Johnny, actually.
Something. But,
I'm pretty sure it was through
I
Johnny.
do. Yeah.
Marshall says Johnny is a roasted marshmallow champion. Okay, Johnny wins on style, but I win on speed because I'm done in 30 seconds. Stick in the fire, torch it, done. Yeah. So, okay. So, Tim, you weren't familiar with Patrick's channel, Have Cheetah View. He does a lot of movie reviews, and he actually does interviews with actors and production people and people on crews and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. He does a lot of video. He puts a lot of video out. Have you noticed that?
Patrick Exploring?
No, Patrick from Have Cheetah Will View. He puts out a ton of video. I mean, it's lives, but a ton of them.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yes, we are talking about nut rolls. I haven't seen Derek weigh in on this. Okay. So
yeah, that's what he named me. Derek said the moderator in chief. The moderator in chief. That's what they named me.
That's what your name is?
Over there on their channel, yeah.
Yeah. You've got different names on different channels, on different live streams, right?
I've had people call me Fordman.
Yeah.
I've had people call me.
I call you Fordman Kenny, And the reason why I do that is because I can't fit the whole name on my thumbnails when I'm saying you're going to be on the live stream. So I just say Fordman Kenny.
And I've been called. I've had people call me Ken, and then I've had people call me Kenneth, and stuff like that. But that most of the time I get called Kenny, and people ask me, said, "What do you prefer?" And I said, "Well, I'll answer either one of those names," and because I actually explained that Fordman is actually just my alias YouTube name, because originally
wasn't that your handle?
And that was
also
like
your CB handle.
That was also my CB handle that I had when
right.
That I had a couple years ago when I used to talk on CB radio. Well, when I first created the account, I just had my first and last name on there, and and then I got to thinking that there's more than one Kenneth Oaks when you go and search it in YouTube.
So, yeah, it's probably not that uncommon of a name. Yeah,
and so so I thought, well, I'll just since I like Fords, and it used to be my CB house, so I just started calling my channel Fordman. So
yeah,
and then works. And then I did it that way, so people, I did Fordman AKA Kenneth Oaks, so people, if they wanted to know my real name, then that's why I did it that way, so that they could see that Kenneth Oaks is actually my real name. So, because that's what I have as my.
So Fordman's not your real name,
huh? No.
Are you saying Fordman's not your real name?
No, it's only my. It's only
okay.
It's only my alias name for YouTube.
Okay. Yeah, we've got a debate going in the chat on the salty nut rolls. Well, not really the salty nut rolls, but what was the song that Chef sang in South Park? I actually saw something I can't remember what it was now, on Facebook today, and it was another South Park reference. It was a picture from South Park, and it's something that's actually happening now. It's they've actually, maybe if you put out that many years of South Park, you're going to get some stuff right. I guess that's probably what it really is. But are you trying to keep up on the salty nut bars, or on something else? I don't know. Let's see. We'll move on from that. So what else is going on, Kenny?
Not much.
I guess I can't move on from that. Well, we've been on for about almost an hour and 15 minutes. And okay. And we probably should go ahead and maybe call it a night. And the reason why I have to call it a night is because it's almost 10:15 and my wife has to work at 8 in the morning, and she's going to be wanting to come back into her room, which is the box van. So that makes sense to me. You know what I mean? But let's see. That was weird. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, Ron Darrell.
That was something strange on the screen.
Ron
Darrell's here. Thanks for coming. Johnny says check out her Instagram for her marshmallow roaster. Okay.
If you want
And
to.
yeah, please do hit the thumbs up. Thanks, Marshall. Did you see Timmy's here? Timmy Ray the King?
Yeah, I seen Timmy Ray. Yeah, he's in there. And
okay, but we're actually about to shut down.
Yeah, well, I was gonna
And
say,
the NDT show.
hey, I seen him. He's asked me earlier. I think Ron Darrow Adventures is going live. I was gonna
okay.
say, if you want to, you can send everybody over that way.
Yeah, we'll do that. Hey, everybody that and actually Ray and Tim and
I don't think he's got a
Mobang and Kenny and everybody all the mods in here. Bree, if you guys could drop your links, now would be the time to do it because we're going to be moving on here in a second and to another live stream. And I guess Kenny, you want to drop live stream for Ron?
Well, he's got to create the thumbnail usually.
What's that?
He's usually got to create the thumbnail for it because he don't usually have a thumbnail up. He don't usually have it.
Okay, so he's not ready yet.
Yeah.
So he's not ready yet. All right, let's go a couple more minutes. That's fine. Give him some time. So, oh yeah, Paul's a good friend of mine. Paul is looking up. He's actually from Tucson. He remembers the nut rolls from Stuckey's. Yeah, they're very similar to the nut rolls from Stuckey's. They have that kind of, and speaking of marshmallows, they kind of have a marshmallow kind of texture on the inside. Well, not really marshmallow. It's like nougat, I guess they call it.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, that's totally. I'm assuming that Bree's talking about this whole community that we have here, which is pretty awesome. And yes, Kenny is the moderator in chief.
Somebody asked me the other day, how many channels do I mod for? And I said, I know at least about 30 to 40 channels. And they're all different genres.
I know. Well, I actually texted you, was that yesterday or the day before, and said, "Hey, who's live right now?" And you gave me like a crochet channel, a travel channel, and something else. It was like
it was
completely different channels.
It was Joy Bless Life, Creative Crochet, Triple C, and My Butt's Adventure.
Yeah, and what was the last one?
My Butt's
Oh, Adventure. That's right. That's right. Okay. Okay, here's a poll. Thank you, Tim, because we're trying to fill a little bit of time here. Do you pull the membrane off the bottom of the rack of ribs or leave it on? That's actually a good question. So if you have an answer for that, put it in the chat. We are at, what time is it now? 10:16. Are we ready to go yet or what?
Well, I haven't got the notification that Ron.
If there's a thumbnail yet? Okay.
He usually just pops up. It usually just comes out, says Rondell's Adventures is live.
Well, Ray's got a link, but I think it's to his channel, right?
Yeah, it's to his channel.
Okay.
And I was just over there, and there's my channel I just dropped.
Okay. Make sure you check out Kenny's channel, where he rates different foods and he gives everything a 10.
I just got. No, I don't give everything a 10.
Not avocado.
Not avocado, no.
Yeah, now you did try some avocado.
I did try some avocado, and I will say that I will say that avocado is not. It It's definitely.
So even though you got one in Arizona, it didn't change the taste. Is that the deal?
Yeah, it didn't change the taste.
So it's still a one.
I will say I do like the guacamole sauce that Van Life Voyages gave me.
Yeah.
And I do like the.
You tried a couple guacamole sauces, didn't you?
Yeah, well, that's because it had it uh, it had flavor. It had other spices in it.
Okay.
But
hey, there's a Rondero Live link right here that Ray put up. Let me see if I can remember how to. I can't remember how to do it.
You talking about pin it to the top?
Yeah.
You just go on the YouTube side of this live stream, and
oh, here it is.
click the
All right,
and
yeah, but I don't have a mouse on that computer, so it's not going to happen. Okay, well, he's up and he's running, so
I just
if everybody could go to the link that Ray dropped there.
I posted the link as well.
Okay, and everybody have a good night, and I appreciate you all coming as always, and we'll be back next Wednesday, right, Kenny?
Be back next Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll be back a lot earlier than I was this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know it was like 1 minute before the live stream. Usually you're here 10-15 minutes early.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And just hang out, Kenny. We'll talk a little bit, okay? You guys all have a great night. Thanks.